welcome back to another video, and today we're going to go over my wheel settings for Forza Horizon 4. So a lot of you guys have been requesting for me to show what settings I'm using at the moment, and I think it's time to, I think I've got those settings dialed down. Now, I will mention that because I am running a much bigger wheel, the diameter of the wheel, the settings for what I'm feeling at the moment are going to feel a little bit different for you guys if you're still running the stock Logitech wheel. Just because of maths and physics and all that kind of stuff and the leverage that you have on the wheel, it all kind of makes it feel a little bit different. So in the game, I'm using the layout number 3 because I am running my handbrake most of the time. And that is mapped to my right shifter, my right paddle, whatever you want to call it, just the right button thing here. That does mean I do only get to drive cars with 6 gears. If I wanted to drive something that's got 7 gears, I would have to go back to layout number 1, and then my handbrake is useless. Alright, now I'll actually go and look at the settings. By the way, if you're into some real car builds and that kind of stuff, I've got my second channel. I've got, I think I've got a Sooooo video coming out on that pretty soon. I will leave the link for that one down in the description below if you want to check it out. Anyway, settings so far. Feel free to pause the video, screenshot, do whatever you want with it. I'm still kind of, I think at the moment I've got them nailed in for how my current setup is now. I'm sure once I get some other things put onto it, then I'll probably be changing them again. Anyway, most of the steering linearity is down on 40. I think all of these were on like 5 and 90 for some reason, so I just kind of bumped them all to 0, 100, 0, 100. Then vibration scale, I've turned my vibration off anyway, so I just left that. I think that's more a personal thing onto what you prefer. Force feedback is on 65, center spring scale is on 200, so the way I understand is that's what gets the wheel to want to come back to the center. So it's like, you let go, does that. The wheel damper is on 30, that just kind of, it makes it feel a lot smoother, whereas if you have it all the way off, it makes the wheel feel like really cheap and plasticky, like stuff's breaking in there, so it just kind of smooths it all out. Force feedback understeer 95, minimum force is on 25 because I found that it's a much smoother feeling on the wheel, whereas if I had it right up at like 90 or 100, it's just like you could be drifting and then just all of a sudden it wants to rip the wheel out of your hands. Rotation is on 600. Now I know there's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh, why aren't you running on 900? It's because I don't own a car that has 900 degrees of rotation in its wheel. I think the most I've got in one of my cars is, I think it's about 630, 660 approximately. So I mean 600 for me is where it's going to be the most natural. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, I'm hoping later on, as I get more used to it, I can bump this up to about 630, 660. I probably don't want to go past 690. I mean, at the moment, I'm still kind of getting a bit used to the game. My been away for like the last 2 weeks, and my sister's been the one that's been driving all the time. Yeah, so that's about it as far as my wheel is possessed. That's about it as far as the settings go, so feel free to use them, feel free to do whatever you want with them. If you guys are running steering wheels as well, let me know what your settings are in the comments below. It'd be cool to see what other people are running for their setups and what they like to use. But that's it for this one, and until the next one, Subway signing out.